Hello everyone, and welcome back to Timeless World. If you're a die-hard watch enthusiast or just hunting for your next cool pickup, today's lineup is packed. We've got 5 brand new affordable releases, spanning multiple styles and price points. From quartz grab and go pieces to true GMT travelers and even a nature-inspired icon refresh, there's a lot to cover. Let's jump in. Number 5, Timex Continental Chronograph. We're kicking things off with a brand that's been on an absolute roll lately, Timex. Over the past few years, the brand has delivered one strong release after another, and now it's back with the Timex Chronograph Continental, another bold entry in its growing retro-inspired lineup. Drawing heavy inspiration from 1970s Hollywood style, this new model builds on earlier Continental releases, but takes things in a sportier direction. The signature concentric circle dial and clean case design remain, but the addition of chronograph functionality gives it a more dynamic, motorsport-driven personality. Dual subdials bring that classic racing chrono look, while the unidirectional rotating bezel adds both visual impact and practical timing capability. At launch, there are 4 variations to choose from: a stainless steel model with a black panda dial, a blue and white version, a black and green option, and a black and gold configuration. Each shares the same core design but offers a distinct personality through color and strap pairing. Leather strap models are priced at $229, while integrated stainless steel bracelet versions come in at $259. Running on a dependable analog quartz movement, the Timex Chronograph Continental delivers strong style and everyday reliability at a very approachable price point. Number 4, Citizen Promaster Land GMT. Next up, let's talk affordable Japanese travel watches. While Seiko often commands most of the attention in this space, Citizen has been quietly building an impressive lineup of capable, under-the-radar tool watches. A perfect example is the Citizen Promaster Land GMT. This latest version builds on their earlier red dial release, but introduces a sporty navy colorway that feels a bit more versatile and travel-ready. At its core, it delivers exactly what frequent flyers need: a dedicated GMT hand to track a second time zone, a fixed 24-hour bezel for quick reference, and a date window at 3 o'clock. The stainless steel case is rugged enough for outdoor use, yet refined enough for everyday wear, staying true to the Promaster's adventure-focused roots. The most noticeable change this time around is the strap. Instead of a steel bracelet, this version comes on a durable nylon strap. That swap makes the watch lighter, more comfortable for all-day use, and noticeably more casual in appearance. It also trims roughly $70 off the previous model's price. At $525, it stands out as one of the strongest value-driven GMT options in its category: reliable, practical, and refreshingly low-key. Number 3, Grand Seiko Snowflake. Grand Seiko is world-renowned for its nature-inspired dials, and none is more iconic than the Snowflake. That delicate, textured white surface designed to evoke freshly fallen snow and shinshu has become one of the most recognizable designs in modern watchmaking. Now, Grand Seiko introduces 2 new references: the SBG X359 and SBX 361. These models mark a significant evolution of the Snowflake concept, offering the smallest and thinnest interpretations ever produced. Both watches feature a compact 33mm stainless steel case and measure just 9.1 mm thick, making them exceptionally wearable. While earlier Snowflake models sometimes leaned larger or sportier, these new versions embrace elegance and versatility. The slimmer profile allows them to slide effortlessly under a cuff, while the reduced diameter broadens appeal for a wider range of wrist sizes. The dial remains the star of the show. You still get the signature snowflake texture, paired with a beautifully heat-blued seconds hand that glides crisply across the surface. Importantly, the layout is now even cleaner. There's no date window or power reserve indicator, allowing the intricate dial texture and razor-sharp hands and indices to truly shine. Water resistance remains a solid 100 meters, ensuring practical everyday durability. Number 2, Jack Mason Strat-o-timer GMT Frontier. If Rolex-inspired GMT styling is what draws you in, the Jack Mason Strat-o-timer GMT Frontier deserves a serious look. When the original Strat-o-timer launched in 2022, it quickly gained attention as an accessible alternative to the legendary Rolex GMT Master III. With the Frontier, Jack Mason shifts its focus, taking design cues from the adventure-ready Rolex Explorer IE instead. The Frontier keeps the familiar 40M cushion-shaped case crafted from 316L stainless steel, but leans into a more tool watch aesthetic. The bracelet is now fully brushed for a tougher, more utilitarian feel, and the bicolor rotating bezel of the original model has been replaced with a fixed steel bezel featuring engraved, black-filled numerals. The bold orange GMT hand pops against the dial, reinforcing that classic Explorer vibe while maintaining strong legibility. Powering the watch is the Miyota 9075 True GMT movement, a major highlight at this price point. Unlike collar-style GMs, this flyer configuration allows the local hour hand to jump independently in 1-hour increments without stopping the movement, making travel adjustments seamless. Jack Mason also regulates the movement to an impressive 5 seconds per day and adds a sapphire display case back, an enthusiast-friendly touch you won't find on Rolex sports models. At $1,995, the Strat-o-timer GMT Frontier positions itself as a compelling value in the automatic GMT space, blending familiar design inspiration with practical functionality and thoughtful finishing. Number 1. Seiko X Sega 65th Anniversary. To mark the 65th anniversary of Sega, Seiko released a special edition quartz chronograph that cleverly blends retro gaming energy with classic watch design. And honestly, if there's one character who deserves a stopwatch function, it's Sonic the Hedgehog, the original blue speed icon. The watch comes in a versatile 39mm case and is powered by Seiko's 7T92 quartz chronograph movement, capable of measuring down to 1/20th of a second. It may not be fast enough to clock Sonic at top speed, but it's more than capable for everyday timing duties. The overall design leans into a vintage 1960s chronograph aesthetic, keeping the Sega branding subtle and tasteful rather than over the top. There are 2 versions to choose from. The first features a classic panda dial with blue subdials and accents on a steel bracelet, clean, sporty, and highly wearable. The second opts for a blacked-out case and dial with electric blue details, giving off strong Sega Genesis vibes. Priced at around $470, it's a playful yet well-executed collaboration that feels nostalgic without crossing into gimmick territory.